हमारी
First, you will all be familiar with voting rights, electoral process, why voting is important, and what is the value of your vote. But what is the point of organizing such event? Why should we care? Can our vote actually make a difference, or why should we vote? I'm sure you all must have probably asked this question to yourself. But have you ever thought what voting really is? It's not about your right, your responsibility. It's about power. The power to react, or the power to effect the real changes on the issues you care about. Sadly, in this hustle and bustle of this city life, the importance of voting is just lost somewhere. And therefore, after the grand success of ELC held in Department of Political Science in 2019 and subsequently in 2021 during pandemic through a virtual vote, once again we are here to create electoral awareness amongst It gives me immense pleasure to share with you all that 2 years ago from today, what we started as a classroom activity with around 40 to 45 students having participated have now been organized at a university level in the form of a fest. We have surely come a long way. Now let's talk about what Electoral Literacy Fest 2022 is all about. So the main purpose of ELF 2022 is to encourage, facilitate, and maximize enrollment, especially for the young voters. This fest is dedicated to the youth voters of this university with the aim to enroll new voters on a continuous basis and to educate and sensitize them about voter registration and electoral process through a host of co-curricular and extracurricular activities. In order to better understand, ELF can be subdivided into 5 sections. Wall of Democracy, Debate Competition, Election Song, Nukkad Natak, and Modern Mata. Starting with Wall of Democracy. So the idea behind this is not only to create and share electoral literacy information, but also to share the spirit of democracy in a very creative, engaging, and interesting manner. Now, free and fair chance, equal opportunity, freedom of expression, and inculcation of values like liberty, equality, tolerance, they form the bedrock on which the wall of democracy stands. Secondly, next up we have debate competition. Before that, I just missed the one point. Before that, as the quote goes, the pen is mightier than the sword. So this activity is divided into 2 parts. First, the slogan competition under the theme My Vote for My Future, and second, poster design contest under the theme Ethical and Informed Voting and Model Code of Conduct. Next up, we have debate competition under the theme There should be certain minimum education qualification for contesting election. Now the whole idea behind this, to conduct this activity, is to develop or to engage students to develop critical thinking, to discover new information and put knowledge into action. Moving forward, we have election song under the theme My Vote for My Future. Music, a powerful tool for creating awareness and changing mindsets. हम नई दौर के मतदाता है, बदलाव हमसे ही आता है. This song urges voters to rise up and take charge of their right to take their country forward. Next up, we have Nukkad Natak under the theme My Vote for My Future. And last but not the least, Modern Mata. The theme is Let's Understand the Election Process. Now the main purpose of this is to target audience about what, when, how and where of election process, that is registration and voting in election. This is to maximize informed and educated voter as they are prerequisite of a vibrant democracy. To sum up, the overarching goal of ELF 2022 is to develop an understanding of the value of your vote, the significance of sanctity and the very secrecy of your vote, and lastly, conviction of making mature, competent, and ethical ballot decisions. From a student's point of view, ELF taps into the talent and creativity of students and develops leadership quality and team spirit within them. Here, it is important to note that ELF 2022 stands on 3 democratic ideals: equality, liberty, and fraternity. Equality, because it exhibits equal participation of all students having fair and equal opportunity to showcase most of their talents and abilities. Liberty, because it creates a congenial atmosphere for overall growth and where each and every individual have utmost freedom and opportunity to be their best selves. Lastly, as Ambedkar quoted once, without fraternity, liberty and equality will be no deeper than coats of paint. And therefore, this fest promotes the feeling of brotherhood through collective action, cooperation, and mutual aid. It would not be wrong to say that this entire activity is an epitome of democratic structure. This time, we are trying to sow a seed that will grow and act as a lamp of electoral awareness to dissipate the ignorance of electoral literacy. Now, without taking much time, I just conclude my words by saying, when you step out of this conference hall, I urge you, pledge to yourself to uphold the democratic tradition of this country, to vote in every election fearlessly without being influenced by caste, religion, language, or any other inducements. If each and every one of you here are committed to being a spark for civic, political, and social engagement, and if you did that in each one of your social networks, the day is not far when no voter will be left behind. So come and join us. Realize your power at the ballot box and be that spark. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच समीक्षा, अपने बखूबी ELF के बारे में बताया। ELF क्लासरूम प्रोग्राम से आज यूनिवर्सिटी का एक फेस्ट का रूप ले लिया है। चुनावी प्रक्रिया, चुनाव, इसमें पूरी मशीनरी का क्या महत्व है, आज हम इसका शुभारंभ करने जा रहे हैं। इस ELF का शुभारंभ करने के लिए पोस्टर विमोचन के लिए मैं अपने मंचासीन अतिथियों से अनुरोध करूंगा, ELF का पोस्टर विमोचन कर हम इस कार्यक्रम की आपकी जोरदार तालियों के बीच हम स्वागत करें। लोकतंत्र में चुनाव कितना महत्वपूर्ण होता है, हर एक मतदान कितना महत्वपूर्ण होता है, इस बात को समझाता हमारा ये खेल। शुक्रिया हमारे सारे अतिथियों का। साथियों, कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए अब मैं संबोधन की कड़ी में आगे बढ़ता हूँ। हमारे इस डिपार्टमेंट में